Hi there, it's Live Prep part of Jones Seed Series. Cleaning and preparing mushrooms for dehydration or canning. Now, these here are some that I've already cleaned up right here, and they're already dried. The thing is, what you need to do with them, and each mushroom's different. I left them out overnight, and next day I had to sort through more of them and discard a lot of them. So, what I actually did, I cut the dehumidifier on before I should have, but when I got up this morning, I still had some larvae and things in them. So that is another thing doing is getting rid of these little critters. So the problem is some of the mushrooms you can just put them in the refrigerator. Some of them you can soak in salt water and get rid of them. Now you can see right there, right up in there. Whoops, let me set this down. You can see right up in here is some more larvae and stuff in there. You can see the deterioration here is still very soft. I put it on for a while last night and then I shut it off. It's getting active again. So you have two choices. You can try to wash these off or discard them. I usually just discard them because right there I had like four of them. Just matter of fact, I had five. It just fell out. So you need to go through another assortment of these unwelcome guests. Like I said, each mushroom is different. Let me get rid of this here. Each mushroom is different in preparation. You can soak some of them in salt water and get rid of the unwelcome gas, and they are perfectly fine. Or you can turn around, and some of these mushrooms you need to grind immediately up on collecting them or cook them immediately. Now, like I say, this here is a different batch that I did. I left them out overnight. I went through again and broke them down again and sorted out. Same will be for this fresher batch that I'm doing. There is some more unwelcome ones. So it's up to you on it. Like I said, these here are honey mushrooms. They are very soft. The spores on them was white. I found a batch that was fresh, and I found several of them that was already deteriorating. Once the spores is exposed, they do start to break down. So you will need to go through at least two processing on them and go through them and check it out. You need to turn around and sort them out for the first time. And then I put them partially on dehydration to help start grinding them a little bit. Or you can leave them out for another day, but they will start grinding in the sun. Problem is you get attraction of other insects and stuff, so you need to make certain that they are not in there. That one there will go. As I go through them and checking them out, you want to, personally me, I for my own use, I still don't care to have the larvae in there. I mean, once you dry them, they're going to, I go through another process where I kind of clean them up. When you find them rotten, now this one here is grinding rather well. You can tell by the softness of them if they've already started rotting rather quickly because of the deterioration of the insects and things like that. So like I say, each mushroom is different in the preparation. This one here is some of my larger ones that I had. This is still very soft feeling. There's nothing in there. Let me see if I can get it where you can see them. You have to double check everything. On my tray here, I don't know if you can see them. Try to get it angled so you can see right here. Whoops. On my tray right here is some more of the larvae right here. Those will have to be disposed of. Happened to be they came out of that one mushroom I picked up. Make sure you wash your trays off afterwards. What I've used is just a screen material to keep my things I handmade this to put over my filters. Always double check your mushrooms as you're grinding them for any of the leftovers. Insects will get active. Cut it off for a little while, have it on, cut it off for about an hour or so, or even a few hours, and allow any unwelcome guests that you overlooked to go through there and double check. Also, if they're bruised, if you have a rotten place on them, make sure you got them kind of on the clean side. I go through another process once I get them dried. I kind of just put them in a little tray, and then I run my hands around it to loosen up any more overall dirt. This one here is going to go. I have about 10 larvae. It came out of that one. I want to kill them. I will have to wash this tray once I'm done. I have to separate these out and put them on my other tray and kill all these larvae off. So double check on all of them. Even though I'm going to be continuing with the grind process, I will stop for a bit and I will check again and see if I've got any more unwelcome guests in my batch here. Like I say, a lot of them just came out and laid down there on top of it. Most of them, was in good shape. I see a couple of them on that one, but I think I can get them out just with my hand because that's actually a good mushroom. Like I say, preparation of mushrooms on each one is different. Different on them. Now this tray is going to have to be washed off. I'm going to have to wash it off. I've already cleaned all these mushrooms up, and I will continue to dehydrate them. So always make sure your mushrooms are cleaned off. Always check into it. Some of the mushrooms, like I said, has to be prepared that very day. They will start to deteriorate. They will start to rot. Same way with cooking some of them. You cannot put them in the refrigerator. Some of them you can put in the refrigerator to kill any unwanted critters in there. I like setting them outside and giving them a chance to get rid of some of my unwelcome guests. But that's different now. Like this one here, it's got some. It goes bye-bye. So by the time you get done with them, you should have them thoroughly clean, thoroughly picked through. And if you're wanting to raise mushroom to sell, you have to think about that as well as the process of getting mushrooms prepared. Again, each mushroom is different. Each preparation is different. You have to do your research on it. If you're raising them, then you need to fix it where you don't get unwelcome guests on there. So this is part of Jones Seed Series. Be safe, be happy. Bless you all.